Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Sooners will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Looking to pass, it's Jones. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's. How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play. Pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what you talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game. They give their running back plenty of room to run.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. He's got it in the open. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The back's got it. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And there's the handoff. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around. matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Sooners will kick this away to start us off. And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Dropping back, it's Jones. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Here. They face a third down on the opening possession. Can he get there on the ground? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Interesting call here by the offense coordinator. Shows you the confidence that he has in his offensive line and running back. But the defense in great position to negate this play and bring up a fourth down.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So now it's third and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a fourth down stop. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Shotgun formation here on third down. Hits the running back in the flat. They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's caught. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Turner trying to create good field position. Could be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. He escapes the pocket. Breaks free. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
Looking downfield, it's Jones. Caught! He's wide open! Look out! They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Now it's 2nd down here.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught quickly. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Texas State.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game when this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Going to be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers quickly. Receiver in the screen. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. He gets loose. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
The Texas State offense back on the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up. It's a shotgun run call. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. Well, they're finally able to catch him, but a huge chunk play with the running game here.
Boy, this guy is a complete package. All he needs is a crease, and once he sees it, boy, he is gone. They're very lucky they were able to bring him down on that carry.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that play.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Here comes a handoff. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. Picks up the first, looking for more. Puts into space at the 50. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's running into time here. Caught in the backfield. It's Turner. And it'll be Smother right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. On the move now. Extending the play now.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the 1st down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
The Sooners pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. into the shotgun. He hands it off.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made quickly, but they're knocking on the door. Ball spotted at the 8.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
Receiver in motion now. First and goal, handoff. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Sooners. They couldn't stop him there. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
Returner decides to field it. Man, he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to throw. It's Jones. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Incompletion makes it second down. And he'll set up to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. From the shotgun, drops back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He flips it to the back across the middle. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The throw complete to the running back underneath. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
1st and 10 play coming up. Back to pass. It's Jones. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. He knocks it through with confidence.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Sooners offense is back on the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the single back takes a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Murphy. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Sooners pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He'll hand it off. First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. Dumps it down to the back. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. Ball handed off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Great connection there for 6 points. But they were backed up to start the drive with some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Returner looking to make a play here. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking downfield, it's Jones. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Ball handed to the running back, and he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Stringing first downs together now. They've got it at the 48. On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Dropping back, it's Jones. Here's a throw underneath to the back. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. Now moves the football to the 27 and a first down. Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And the drive has reached the all-important red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The defense backed up against their own end zone. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bobcats. So here we go. Fourth quarter. They've cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And this is caught. Could be an important two-point conversion to get within a field goal here in the late stages. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Important second down play coming up. Looking for a man. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. That's a big hit at the end, but on a fresh set of downs.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
The Sooners keep the football on the move. Working clock with the ground game. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Here's the second down play. Keeping it on the ground here. And that run produces a decent gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. And they pick up the first on the ground. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
And the Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass this time. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. On third down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. To throw, it's Jones. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Wants to throw it. Caught by the receiver. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short game.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And he'll drop back here on third down. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Their last chance here. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Oh, my gosh, the defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally with the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up a first down.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Moves out of the pocket. Throw to the running back in the flat. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Back to pass. It's Jones. Finds his man. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks at the sideline, and it's complete, barely in bounds.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
6-point game. The offense is out there trying to convert on this fourth down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. And they stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They'll try a pass here. Looking right. This one caught. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Well, that's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of, and these guys really